Has there ever been a time when you met someone new and felt an instant sense of unease, even though nothing obviously wrong had happened? What about finding yourself nervously watching your back around a certain coworker or family member for no clear reason? If so, your intuition may have been trying to warn you about a toxic or even dangerous person. In this video, we'll explore 10 key signs you can receive from the universe through your intuition when it's alerting you that someone in your life is untrustworthy or potentially evil. Whether it's a gut feeling of dread, strange coincidences, or disturbing dreams, paying attention to these subtle prompts could help you stay safe. I'll share practical ways to strengthen your intuitive abilities so you can better detect deception or manipulation before it's too late. We'll also look at how to establish clear boundaries once these red flags appear. By the end, you'll understand the language of intuition and have new tools to protect your energy, peace of mind, and possibly even your physical well-being. So if you've ever dismissed an inner warning about someone only to later regret it, or want to develop a closer relationship with your intuition, then you'll definitely want to watch this video on the top 10 signs the universe gives us about toxic people. Let's get started. Before watching this video, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. This is very important to us. Number 1. Unexplained anxiety or discomfort. We have an intuitive sense deep within us that can pick up on energies and cues that our logical mind may miss. If you find yourself feeling unexpectedly anxious, uncomfortable, or on edge around a certain person, even though you can't logically explain why, pay attention. Your body and subconscious mind may be trying to alert you to subtle energies or intentions that your conscious mind isn't quite consciously aware of yet. Some people describe this feeling as a sense of dread in the pit of their stomach or a fight or flight response even in relatively calm social settings. You may feel restless, on edge or distressed without fully understanding the source. Hair may stand up on your arms or the back of your neck. These kinds of visceral physical reactions are your intuition trying to get your attention and warn you that something doesn't feel quite right about this person's presence or their motivations towards you. Even if someone is smiling and appearing friendly on the outside, your intuition may perceive negative energies or ulterior motives below the surface. Trust this gut feeling even if the person hasn't outright done or said anything wrong yet. Our subconscious minds can perceive cues like microexpressions, vocal tones, energies, pheromones, and more to inform that intuitive, spidey sense. Pay attention when it alerts you that a certain presence makes you feel profoundly ill at ease, tense or threatened without reason. Making yourself relax or dismiss these subtle warnings can leave you vulnerable if the person does later demonstrate untrustworthy or dangerous behavior. Instead, gently remove yourself from their presence or influence if you can, while also staying alert with your wits about you. Protecting your intuition and learning to better recognize anxiety or discomfort as a sign from within yourself can help you avoid potentially toxic or harmful people down the road. With practice recognizing these signs, your intuitive discernment will grow stronger. Number 2. Sudden changes in mood or behavior. Our moods and behaviors are often a reflection of the energies around us. We all have an aura or energetic field that can interact with others. When we meet someone with a very negative or dark energy, it can sometimes subtly affect our own mood without us even realizing where it's coming from. Our bodies act as antennas, picking up on tiny cues from others that our conscious mind may miss. So if you find that after a seemingly pleasant interaction with someone, you suddenly feel irritated, anxious, or down for no apparent reason, take note. Your mood change could be a sign that on an energetic level, that person gave off vibes that clashed with or drained your own positive energy field. Even if on the surface everything seemed friendly and polite during your conversation, your body may have intuitively picked up on subtle signals that your rational mind did not consciously process. Things like changes in facial expression, tone of voice, body language, or eye contact that hinted at deeper negativity. Your energetic aura could have unconsciously sensed this darker energy emanating from them, and reacted by making you feel off or uneasy afterwards as a warning sign. Sometimes this negative energy transfer can happen almost instantly, with you feeling disproportionately upset, agitated or distressed right after the interaction ends. Your body knows on an instinctual level that you've been exposed to toxicity, even if with a polite smile and friendly words. That dissonance between the surface treatment and hidden inner darkness unsettles your energy and puts you in a bad mood as a warning signal. Pay close attention if this starts happening repeatedly after contact with the same person. It could indicate that on a soul level, they harbor negative qualities like manipulation, deception, anger or cruelty that subtly leak out even during superficially positive exchanges. Your intuitive senses are alerting you that this individual drains and distorts your natural emotional equilibrium for reasons you may not yet consciously understand. When you get these sudden mood changes as a result of contact with someone, it's the universe giving you a heads up that this person's aura does not harmonize well with your own high vibrational energy. It's a non-verbal cue that on some level, be it karmic history or personality traits, you are mismatched energetically. Heed these intuitive signals by distancing yourself from that toxic energy drainage and protecting your mood, well-being, and harmony. Respect what your body is intuitively telling you, even if the mind does not fully comprehend it. In this way, sudden erratic mood swings or uncomfortable dysregulated emotions after interactions, especially brief ones, can be a warning from within that the universe is alerting you about an individual who may mean you energetic harm. Pay attention to such signs. They are there to protect you from negative auras that could otherwise subtly sway or affect you if continually exposed over longer periods of time. Number 3. Physical symptoms. Our bodies are intrinsically connected to our spirit, mind, and emotions. So when we encounter someone with a genuinely troubling or harmful energy, it can start to take a very real physical toll on us, even though we may not consciously recognize the spiritual threat at first. Often one of the earliest signs the universe gives is unexplained physical ailments that arise whenever you interact with or think about the person in question. Your body essentially serves as a barometer for toxicity, reacting instinctively even if your mind isn't fully aware yet. Common symptoms include headaches, nausea, stomach aches, chest tightness, body aches, or general feelings of feeling unwell. The negative energy emitted by an untrustworthy or dangerous person can weigh heavily in your aura and energy field. As you spend time around them, you unconsciously absorb some of this low vibrational frequency into your own field. Your sensitive body then interprets this disturbed energy as a threat and tries to flush it out through physical symptoms. Headaches in particular are very typical, as the mind-body connection causes energy blockages in your crown or third eye to manifest as pain in those regions. Recurring symptoms that consistently arise solely in relation to one individual should be taken very seriously. Trust that your body knows something is off even before your conscious mind realizes. Pay attention to how you genuinely feel around the person on a gut level too. Over time, these physical warnings will get stronger and more clear as the internal discomfort grows. Don't ignore them, as the universe is trying to protect you from potential harm. Staying away from toxic energy is the healthy choice. So in summary, physical ailments that follow encounters with a certain person specifically can absolutely be an important red flag from the universe that this is someone you need to proceed with caution around for your own well-being. Number 4. Strange dreams or visions. Our subconscious minds are deeply intuitive and often try to warn us of potential dangers, even if our conscious minds do not recognize the threats. One way our subconscious communicates these warnings is through dreams and vivid visions while sleeping. If you have found yourself having disturbing dreams or nightmares about a particular person on multiple occasions, it could be a sign that your intuition is sensing negativity or harm surrounding that individual. Your dreams are a way for your mind to process information, emotions, and instincts that your conscious thinking might otherwise ignore or dismiss. When it comes to interpersonal relationships, your subconscious may pick up on subtle signs, changes in behavior, undertones in conversations, or gut feelings about someone's character that you were not fully aware of during your waking hours. By featuring that person prominently in frightening or unsettling dreams, your mind is trying to get your attention and alert you that something does not feel quite right about them on a deeper, non-verbal level. Pay close attention to any recurring details or themes in the dreams. Are you sensing anger, manipulation, violence, betrayal, or other warning signs? Your mind may be tapping into subconscious clues about motives, character flaws, or deceptions that you have not consciously recognized yet. The dreams could also be influenced by past experiences with toxic or dangerous people that have left emotional scars or trauma in your psyche. Your dreaming mind could be matching current patterns and drawing unfavorable comparisons as an instinctive protective mechanism. Do not ignore these psychic visions, as disturbing dreams about someone are not something to take lightly. Our subconscious minds are wiser than we realize and often perceive interpersonal energy in a more clear-cut way without interference from cognitive biases. If you find yourself repeatedly having nightmares or anxiety dreams surrounding the same individual, it may be a red flag that being around that person could potentially put you in harm's way emotionally, mentally, or even physically down the road as realities are revealed. Pay attention to what your dreams are subtly trying to show you and proceed with caution in regards to interactions with that individual from now on. Our intuitive minds give warnings for good reasons. It's best not to dismiss them. Number 5. Unexplained bad luck. When we meet someone new, it is common to feel optimistic and give them the benefit of the doubt. However, the universe may give us subtle signs through happening that we should be cautious around a particular individual. One sign is experiencing unexpected bad luck or mishaps after your interaction with this person, where before meeting them your life seemed to flow more positively. We all have an aura or energy field that surrounds us. Positive, uplifting people tend to have bright, light energies that uplift others and attract favorable circumstances. However, those engaged in negative, harmful, deceitful, or manipulating behaviors can unfortunately develop heavier, shadowy energies over time due to the types of thoughts and actions. This negative energy does not support well-being and can actually attract difficult or troubling situations. When you initially meet someone with a dark energy, you may not notice anything is amiss. But spend time in their presence, and some of their negative aura can temporarily transfer over to you through the laws of energetic exchange. Then, as you go about your normal day, this foreign darkness clinging to your own field can act as a magnet for bad luck and difficulties that you did not previously experience. Small mishaps like car troubles, arguments with others, money issues, and so on may start to pile up without explanation in the days or weeks after your interaction. It's as if the clouds of their own personal troubles are temporarily raining down on you too, while their aura's imprint is fresh upon your energy body. But these misfortunes are not truly of your own making or individual fate. They stem from absorbing the toxic vibes of that specific person for a time. Once their energetic impression fades away and your bright natural aura reasserts itself, the bad luck episodes tend to stop recurring as well. So pay attention if after a new acquaintance you suddenly find yourself beset by a string of annoyances, obstacles, or letdowns that seem oddly blown out of proportion compared to your usual smooth flow. The universe may be tapping you on the shoulder through circumstance in its gentle way, urging you to shield your light from that toxic presence and protect your precious life energy. Let this be a sign to create distance, set boundaries, or even exit that relationship mindfully if needed for your highest good. Number 6. Broken objects or accidents. When the universe wants to warn us about an evil or toxic person in our life, sometimes it will give us physical signs through unexpected accidents or things breaking around that person. Our world is made up of energy, and each person vibrates at their own unique energetic frequency based on their thoughts, feelings, and spiritual state. A person who is harboring negativity within, such as through anger, jealousy, hatred, or darkness in their soul, will naturally emanate those low vibrations out into the environment around them. Now, our surroundings and all the objects in it also have their own energetic signature. When a negative person enters a space, their low vibrations can cause imbalance or disruption to the natural energy flow. It's like two conflicting magnetic forces bumping against each other. This imbalance may randomly manifest in small accidents or things malfunctioning without any logical reason. For example, a glass may slip and break from someone's hands right after that toxic person walked in. Electronics could suddenly glitch or turn off. Small injuries like paper cuts could happen. Car issues could arise, all for seemingly no reason at all. It's the low vibe energy radiating from that person subtly interfering with the normal energy patterns in their vicinity, and it only seems to happen in their presence, not with others. Our innate intuition then picks up on these subtle cues and flags it as a warning, even if our minds can't fully understand it. The accidents are a loud noise from the universe, a clear sign that this person's aura does not mix well with ours and their energy is corrosive. It creates disequilibrium wherever they go. The broken objects serve as visible evidence of invisible energetic turmoil. It's the universe's literal smoking gun pointing right at the toxic individual. The more it happens specifically around them, the more certain we can be that they carry darkness within that manifests as bad luck or chaos externally. So we should trust our intuition if it's consistently linking accidents and dysfunction only to one person's arrivals and departures. It may be time to create distance and protective boundaries for the sake of our own well-being and harmony. Number 7. Feeling drained or exhausted. When the universe is trying to warn you that someone in your life has negative or harmful energy, one of the main signs you may experience is feeling completely drained or exhausted after spending time with that person, even if the interaction seemed relatively normal or pleasant on the surface. Your energy levels and sense of vitality are directly connected to your overall well-being, so if you find yourself feeling wiped out and fatigued after seeing a particular friend, family member, or co-worker, it could be your body's way of alerting you that this individual is unconsciously or intentionally depleting your personal energy reserves in some way. We all radiate energetic frequencies, and being around someone with toxic or draining energy can feel its effects. The reasons someone may unconsciously drain your energy vary. They could be dealing with their own unresolved inner turmoil, conflicts, toxicity, stress, trauma, or darkness that ends up negatively projecting outward in their interactions with others. Even if they seem cheerful or like they're in a good mood during your time together, below the surface their personal issues may be what's really draining you without you fully realizing why. Manipulative or narcissistic personalities can also be skilled at absorbing others' energy for their own selfish gain while leaving you feeling empty. When your energy is being sapped in this way, it shows up physically as pronounced fatigue, mental fogginess, low motivation, sore or heavy muscles, and an overall dampened mood. You may also notice yourself feeling irritable, on edge, or rapidly drained even from minor interactions once you're away from that person again. It's like they take something vital from you without permission, and the more frequently or closely you interact with them, the more drained and depleted you become over time. Pay close attention if this rings true for any relationships in your life. The universe could be sending you a sign through your tired body that it's time to set boundaries, avoid draining interactions, or remove that person from your energy sphere for a period of detox. Listen to what your intuition and depleted physical state are telling you about whose presence in your world is healthy versus harmful to your well-being over the long run. Number 8. Negative or manipulative behavior. When the universe is trying to warn you about someone, one of the clear signs you may receive is noticing manipulative or controlling behaviors from that individual. A person who engages in manipulation typically wants things to always go their way, and they will try various tactics to influence and sway others into doing what they want. They see others more as objects they can control rather than as autonomous people with their own thoughts and feelings. Some signs of manipulative behavior include them insisting that things have to be done a certain way and getting upset or angry if they are not. They may pout, sulk, or give you the silent treatment if you do not comply. Another tactic is that they will often make you feel guilty for small things by exaggerating your mistakes or blaming you. A manipulator tries to erode your confidence and independence over time, so you feel like you constantly need their approval. Another behavior is that they like to play mind games where they send mixed messages to keep you confused about their intentions or off balance. One moment they can seem caring, and the next cold, just to keep you on edge. Manipulators also dish out intermittent rewards, being especially nice or generous, sometimes to hook you back in after an argument. Their goal is to get you addicted to the highs of their approval while fearing the lows of their disapproval. You may also see controlling behaviors where they want to monitor or restrict your actions. They don't want you having independent friendships or pursuing your own hobbies if it takes time away from giving them attention. A controller will also intimidate you into isolation by badmouthing your other relationships to turn you against other people. Their aim is for you to become solely dependent on them by chipping away at your outside support. Those who manipulate also engage heavily in gossip, rumors, and backstabbing of others as a way to enhance their own status and importance. They put others down to elevate themselves and try to poison your thoughts about specific people to come between you. Gossip is a way for a toxic person to covertly exert social control. They spread just enough rumors to damage reputations, but not be seen as the source to avoid accountability. If you notice someone exhibiting many of these manipulative, controlling, or passive-aggressive behaviors towards you, it is often the universe's way of warning you that this person means you harm. Their actions are a sign they view others as objects for their own gratification rather than as fully formed individuals. Steer clear of bringing such an energy into your life for your own peace and sense of autonomy. Trust that the universe has your back and is looking out for your well-being. Number 9. Warnings from others. When the universe wants to warn you about someone who may bring you harm, one clear sign it will use is warnings from the people close to you. The universe knows that you trust your friends and family and will listen to their experiences, so it will often guide them to share their own encounters with that person in hopes that you will see the pattern and heed the caution. Your friends and loved ones are like your protection. Through years of knowing you, they have gained insight into your well-being and what kind of influences help you thrive versus hurt you. So if someone has caused them distress in the past, they'll want to share that with you out of care and concern for your welfare. Their encounters may seem unrelated to you at first, but important details and gut feelings will start to emerge the more they explain. Pay close attention whenever more than one person independently brings up discomforts about the same individual. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Patterns are more meaningful than isolated cases. As other people recount rude, unkind, or deceitful acts they experienced firsthand from this person, it starts painting a worrying picture. Though you may wish to give benefit of the doubt, these testimonies from trusted sources should give you pause. There may be attempts to discredit those unhappy stories or paint your friends negatively for warning you. But stay focused on listening with an open mind, not a defensive one. The universe knew you needed warnings from others to see objective signs you may miss due to less familiarity or different treatment so far compared to others. As you contemplate all accounts collectively, you'll gain insight into true character beyond any superficial charm offensive. What's most reassuring is that the people closest to you, who prize your well-being above all things, clearly fear some undisclosed risks they spot that you can't yet see directly. This shows the universe has your back through the voices of love and protection all around you. So listen closely to what it whispers in unison through many whom you trust with every fiber of your being, even if the overall message makes you feel uneasy at first. Our guardians in this world come in many forms. Recognize and appreciate their guidance always. Number 10. A gut feeling. Our intuition is a gift that helps protect us from potential harm. Sometimes when meeting a new person or being in a certain situation, our body sends us important signs through our gut instincts, even if our mind can't consciously understand why. Our stomach may feel unsettled or we experience anxiety, fear or worry when interacting with an individual where nothing obvious has happened yet to cause this reaction. Our intuition is like an early warning alarm triggered by small cues that our subconscious mind picks up on, but our conscious mind has not fully processed. Things like subtle changes in tone of voice, gestures, eye contact, or body language that seem off can set off alarm bells in our gut that someone's intentions may not be fully trustworthy or honest. We get a sinking feeling or butterflies in our stomach, trying to warn us that this person is not as they first appear. Even if the person is acting very friendly and charming, trying to win us over, our intuition can see through false outward appearances to the underlying intentions that our mind has not consciously understood. Our body has its own innate wisdom built up over millennia of human evolution to detect even the subtlest behaviors that unconsciously signal potential deception, manipulation, or danger. So when meeting someone new and our gut is telling us something feels wrong, it's best to pay attention to that warning. Rather than immediately dismissing gut instincts as irrational or unjustified, since no obvious red flags appear, it's wiser to slow down and proceed with caution around anyone triggering those uneasy feelings deep in our stomach. Our intuition deserves respect as a gift to help protect us, so if it's suggesting unease, it's best not to ignore it or talk ourselves out of the warning just because the person seems pleasant. Any gut intuition of danger should make us extra careful and watchful in getting to know someone new, rather than fully trusting them right away. So in summary, when the universe wants to warn us through our intuition that someone may not have the best intentions, it often does so through an unsettled gut feeling and inner alarm bells going off even if on the surface everything seems fine. Our body's wisdom knows more than our conscious mind, and it's always best to heed those subtle intuitive promptings as a sign someone may present hidden risks it's too soon to fully trust.